County. You guys are live in the mix with DJ Earl at the 2026 Hernando County School District Athletics Award Show. We are so happy to have you all here with us. One more time, we'd like to remind you guys that there is no food or drinks in the sanctuary. And we've got all of our athletes sitting in their respective sports. Once again, if you're an athlete, make sure you look towards the seats to find your respective sport.
great show, Coach.
I agree, Doc. You know, next year we're going bigger, we're going better, more awards, more food, more special presenters.
Fireworks.
Let's do it. I
Fireworks.
love it. We're going bigger, we're going better. Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second annual Hernando County School District 2026 Athletics Award Show. At this time, it is my pleasure to welcome to the stage, singing our national anthem, Mrs. Melanie Melchor-Lugo from Springstead High School. At this time, would you please rise and remove your hats?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say thus that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for Melanie. We're sure Springstead is proud of you. And now, at this time, welcoming to the stage our district athletic director, Mr. Dustin Kupchak.
What's up, Hernando County? Sorry, I had to do the super halftime show thing, you know. Yeah, there it is. There's the hit. There's the drop. Welcome, everybody, to the second annual Hernando County School District Athletics Award Show. Appreciate you all being here tonight. Tonight is presented by Family Chiropractic. Yes, let's hear it for Family Chiropractic. They are our title sponsor. Dr. Dahmer, who I'm going to bring up here in one moment, they do so much for our interscholastic athletic programs throughout the district, scoreboards, doing sports physicals, supporting events like this, supporting our student athlete and coach of the month program. Dr. Dahmer and his crew really believe in the power of interscholastic athletics, and I can't express my appreciation enough to him and to his organization. And without further ado, I'm going to introduce him, and he's going to say a few words to get us kicked off. Dr. Dahmer. I thought we couldn't do the fire. What?
This is for you. This is for you. We said fireworks. I did not get permission from Pastor Paul to set that off in the church, but maybe outside.
The airport.
Oh, the airport? Oh, that is another thing, isn't it? Welcome, you guys. First of all, let's give the students and athletes another round of applause. You guys stand up. Stand up, students. Stand up, athletes. Don't they look sharp? Looking dapper tonight. Good job. You guys can have a seat. Listen, a lot of these athletes have survived two-a-days, bus rides after away games, mystery locker room smells, coaching, yelling, one more sprint 27 times. You've already proven that you're tougher than most adults. Let's all agree. And parents here tonight, congratulations on officially getting your honorary degree in sports logistics. Concession stand spending, and also those folding chairs. I've seen some unique ones this year. Some of you have spent more time at the fields and the games than you have in your own living rooms. My wife and I, Marie, we are incredibly honored to be here tonight as sponsors through Family Chiropractic. We love nights like this to support the community and celebrate big wins. In sports, there's a lot of discipline, confidence, resilience, leadership, character that's built. And honestly, some of life's best lessons happen after a tough loss, during an early morning workout, or when a teammate needs encouragement. Marie and I have a special place in our hearts for our local schools in this community, and we're actually graduating our third daughter from high school this year. It's exciting, it's emotional, and apparently very expensive. And we've had our son, he's in 6th grade, so he's going to keep us young and on our feet. But this county has always meant so much to me. I grew up here. I truly cannot imagine a better place to come back, raise a family, build a business, and serve the people in this community. This November marks 20 years of serving patients with Family Chiropractic, and one of the things I'm most proud of is that many of the people working in our office today are former local athletes that graduated right here from these schools. They came back to be chiropractors, managers, rehab specialists, and team leaders, and they took their work ethic that they learned in sports and turned it into successful careers serving others. But tonight's not about clinics or businesses. Tonight's about celebrating the commitment, the sacrifice, teamwork, perseverance, and excellence that's before us. To every athlete in this room, whether you receive an award tonight or not, never underestimate what sports are teaching you. The discipline, leadership, and toughness you build will carry you further than you ever thought before in your careers, your families, and every challenge that life throws your way. And to the coaches, teachers, administrators, and parents, thank you. You're shaping the next generation of leaders in our community. We are grateful to support these students, these schools, and the county, as we're giving so much to the families over the year. Congratulations on tonight's athletes and award winners. Enjoy the night. You earned it. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Dr. Dahmer and Family Chiropractic, such wonderful community partners with us. We have a few more sponsors I'd like to thank. Just, there's so many that go to putting a night like this. Just understand that this costs the district $0. This is all local community businesses and partners that care about you guys, that care about our student athletes, and care about interscholastic athletics. I want to make sure that we recognize some of these amazing partners. So first off, Hometown Ticketing. They've been our ticketing partner for roughly 6 or 7 years now. They are $7,500 worth of scholarships towards the end will be given out tonight. Gulf Coast Sports Network. Let's hear it for Gulf Coast Sports Network. They are going to, they're live streaming right now. They had the new Lohman Law Firm red carpet show, which is awesome. And then some of you that win some of the bigger awards, you're going to get a little ticket and head out stage left, and you're going to get a post-award interview. The La Rocca Chiropractic post-show award interview show. And, GCSN does so much for our student athletes and our athletic programs, and I can't thank them enough for all they've done, especially Mr. Will Wilkie. He's the head of the show there for GCSN, and has probably put in well over 100 hours putting this program together. Lohman Law Firm, again, thank you. Let's hear from Lohman Law Firm. I believe Mr. Lohman is in the house tonight. He'll be presenting an award later. Everything that you saw in the red carpet, minus the food, was thanks to their partnership. Glory Days Grill, all the food, all the drinks, all Glory Days. You guys know Glory Days. Let's hear it for Glory Days. They donated every morsel, every crumb, every water they donated. They are such a great community partner for us. Sir Spreedy Printing and Marketing, anything that you see, the invites that you got, the big gold checks that we're going to hand out later, the programs, they did that all for free, all for you guys, to celebrate you guys. Let's hear it for Sir Spreedy Printing and Marketing. And then just a few more, La Rocca Chiropractic, as I mentioned, the post-award show interviews, those are going to be awesome. Everything is live except for those. Those will be rolled out in a couple days after the award show. Looper Sports Connections, here for Looper Sports. They handled all the trophies and awards. And two more special shout-outs real quick. Downtown Athletics and Florida Cracker Cook Shack are two of our big award sponsors. So I really wanted to share my appreciation for them. I like to start off with gratitude because I ain't gonna lie, being up here, it's a little stressful. You can't be stressful when you're grateful. Try it, it's interesting. Your mind can't do it, can't comprehend it. So I like to start off with gratitude. First off, I would like to thank my lovely wife. She took, for the second year in a row, took the day off and helped me put this together. She is amazing and puts up with me all day, every day. So she's a blessing to me. I also would like to thank Miss Figueroa. Yes, please, for my wife. Let's hear it from my wife. Thank you. Miss Figueroa, Brandy Figueroa, where are you at? She might be hiding somewhere. Where are you at, Miss Figueroa? She's in the back. Miss Figueroa, I cannot tell you guys how much work Miss Figueroa has put into this program. Student ID numbers, pictures, invitations, logistics, setting things up, you name it, she has done it all. I know I've driven her absolutely nuts. So I appreciate all that she does. My academic services team, Cross Point Church has been such gracious hosts. They've opened our doors. They've let me in all of them. And they've just, like I said, they've just been great hosts. I really like to thank Ryan and Sean. Now let's get to why we're here. The people in the room. Student athletes, I'd like you to give a round of applause to your parents. I got two of my own. I know how much time, energy, and effort and money goes into your kids and their athletics. Driving them to and from practice and games. They seem to eat you out of house and home. Some of the extra trainings, maybe you're going to maybe you're going to Family Chiropractic or La Rocca Chiropractic. Maybe the extra PT, whatever it is. I get it. I get it. And I appreciate what you do, and I know your student athletes do as well. Now, I want the parents and the kids to give it up for your coaches and ADs. Now, this night, no doubt, is centered around our amazing student athletes, and it's all about them. But I do want to give a little love to our coaches because they do so much. They do so much for our student athletes. They do so much for our schools, the culture of our schools. They do so much on the field, off the field, academics, personal stuff, you name it. They're making meals. They're driving you to doctor's appointment, whatever it may be. Like, they'll do anything and everything for these kids. The time, energy, and effort, the sacrifice that our coaches make and just pour into our student athletes is nothing short of tremendous. So I want to make sure we celebrate them tonight as well. And they hear from me how much I appreciate them. Now, lastly, let's one more time. One more round of applause for our coaches. And lastly, while we're here tonight, our true celebrities, our student athletes. You all here tonight in the audience. I can't tell you how much respect and admiration I have for you all. I know how much you put into your craft. I know how much is on your plate. Personal things, family things, relationships, work, the sport. Some of you play 3 or 4 sports. I'm looking at some of these lists. I'm like, they're on here 4 times. When do they have time to do homework? It's a lot. It's a lot. And when you look at the cumulative GPAs that we'll share later in the show, like, it is impressive. You guys are exhibiting greatness in your sport, and as I said in the GCSN interview earlier, you can't turn it off. You keep it going in the classroom. And I just want to tell you how much I love and appreciate you all, and tonight is all about you, celebrating you guys. All right, let's hear it for our student athletes. Okay. I want to make sure you cheer loud. I want you take pictures, all that stuff. When your coaches are up here, your teammates are up here, I want to make sure you're loud and proud for your school. A couple of housekeeping items before we start handing out some of this hardware. We got a lot to hand out, and we got to get it rolling. Okay? So first off, kids, student athletes, you're going to enter behind curtain over there. There's some stairs. You're going to come around this. Don't pay attention to the drum set that's behind the curtain. Around here. You're going to get your award here, and then exit over there. Again, those of you that won, like, Player of the Year, Coach of the Year, things of that nature, you'll get a ticket to do the post-award interview show. There are some marks on stage. Please pay attention to those marks. I am right now, because I have a tendency to move all over the place, and the camera can't find me. So I have a box I have to stay in. You do too, student athletes and coaches. So as you come up, you're going to enter. There's some dotted lines here. You'll get your award here. Then there's a box here. There's 2 big green lines. All right, you're going to want to stay, and I just left my box. Look at that. See? You got to stay in those so that the cameras can hit you there. Okay? Make sure you stay on stage until your sport or that specific award is done. Okay? There's also some checkered lines on the back here. Try to stay in front if you can. I understand some of the bigger sports like football or track, you may not be able to, but try to stay in front of those dotted lines so we can see your face. All right? Any questions on that? Good. All right. Our special guest presenters, they will be entering on that side and coming up here and exiting that same side. And if you could, special VIP presenters, I'd really appreciate it if you can kind of follow along in that beautiful program and kind of cue yourselves up. Okay? Student athletes, you'll be queued up as well. The athletic directors are going to be helping out with that so we can keep this thing rolling. You can kind of follow along and see. We're going to start with fall and then winter and then spring. And they'll cue you up and call you up, all right? So like our first sport will be cross country as an example, all right? One thing I will ask you is, please, when we are doing the all-conference awards, again, I'll repeat that, when we're doing the all-conference awards, I greatly appreciate it that you hold off your applause until we are done with all of the student athletes for that specific sport. Does that make sense? Can we do that? That'll help keep things rolling, all right? Awesome. Please, if you can, stay. I really, I want to make sure we're honoring everybody, recognizing everybody, and respecting everybody. So unless there's an emergency, I'd really appreciate it if you stayed through the entire show. And don't forget, we're giving away 10 $750 scholarships at the end. So you don't know, it could be one of you. And then also Lorelei Infusions will be giving our student athletes and coaches some free ice cream on the way out the door. All right? So make sure you hang around for that. Are we ready to start handing out some hardware? All right, we're going to start off with cross country. Can you hear me on this? Awesome, great. All right, I'd like to introduce our first guest presenter to kick things off tonight to present the GCAC All-Conference Boys and Girls Cross Country Award winners. He's a former coach, a diehard Cincinnati fan, and the current leader of the Sharks, Nature Coast Principal, Mr. Brad Merschbach.
Hello, everybody. Coach Cup, I really appreciate you making me be the first presenter. That's awesome. I guess that's what happens when you beat them in fantasy football a lot. But all right, we're gonna start off with girls cross country. The first team all conference. First name is Kylie Redmond, Springstead High School. Hold your applause. Hold your applause. Alyssa Hoyt, Springstead High School. Zanny Smith, Nature Coast Technical High School. Sarah Reek, Nature Coast Technical High School. Aaliyah Rosario, Springstead High School. Alondra Jimenez Capo, Springstead High School. Lila Casey, Nature Coast Technical High School. And Roma Shamel, Wekiwachi High School. And for your girls conference cross country run of the year, Lainey Mercer, Springstead High School. Your girls cross country conference girls cross country coach of the year is Bill Toller, Springstead High School. That award is going to be accepted by the athletic director, Kara Mance. Okay. And the conference champions, Springstead, and that award's going to be accepted by Kara Mance, their athletic director. Keeping them up there for boys. Good. All right, now we're going to go into the boys cross country. First team all conference, Theodore Toller, Springstead High School. Tyler Boucher, Wekiwachi High School. Colin Mint, Springstead High School. Avery Smith, Springstead High School. Keith Smith, Springstead High School. Vindell Bridges, Wekiwachi High School. Aaron Wingfield, Hernando High School. John Cintron, Wekiwachi High School. And your conference boys cross-country runner of the year, Noah Carpenter, Nature Coast Technical High School. Good job, Noah. Your conference boys cross-country coach of the year is Bill Toller, Springstead High School. Again, Kara Nance will accept that award. And the conference champions is Springstead, accepted by Kara Mance.
So here one more time for our all-conference country runners, cross-country runners, excuse me. Are you good, guys? You good. All right, moving right along. Our next guest presenter, who will recognize this year's GCAC Volleyball All-Conference performers, is truly a cornerstone at Hernando High School, a proud leopard who bleeds purple and gold. Where's the purple and gold at tonight? She's the principal of Hernando High School, Miss Lachelle Booker.
Good evening. Our first team all-conference is Kendall Easton, Wekiwachi High School. Paloma Verde, Springstead High School. Jelena Hawthorne, Nature Coast Technical High School. Jalen Sanchez, Central High School. Emma Trink, Hernando High School. Go Leopards! Bella Shields, Wekiwachi High School. Kat Schrade, Springstead High School. Carly Grant, Hernando High School. And Gabby LaRocca, Nature Coast Technical High School. Our conference co-player of the year, Marley Schumacher and McKenna Chambers. Our conference volleyball coach of the year, Aaron Clark, Wekiwachi High School. And our conference champions, Wekiwachi High School, Coach Clark will be accepting this award for the Hornets. Congratulations.
Let's hear it one more time for our all-conference volleyball performers. Thank you, ladies. All right, to present our GCAC Football All-Conference Award winners, please welcome a proud Wekiwachi alumni and former Hornet student athlete. He went on to play collegiately at Rutgers and the University of Virginia, where he earned ACC Academic All-American honors. He later spent time in the NFL, including with the Baltimore Ravens, and is currently owner and operator of Prospect Performance, Mr. Marcus Applefield.
Yeah, I got you. Little low on his behalf here. Man, this is awesome. Being in Hernando County, this is something that me and Fox were just talking about that we never had. So just take all this in and make sure that you guys appreciate this. Thank you for doing this for these athletes. So to prevent our GCAC, you just want me to go through it? Cool. First team all-conference defense, Gabe De La Paz, Central. James Nielsen, D-line, Wekiwachi. Mike Brown, D-line, Hernando. Joseph Lizer, D-line, Nature Coast. Mason Pollitt, linebacker. Zyron McCullough, linebacker, Springstead. Carlin Arnold, DB, Hernando. Chris Hill, DB, Central. Javaris Wheeler, DB, Wekiwachi. Dominic Picarello, DB, Nature Coast. And for offense, Mike Saltzman, QB, Hernando. Leland Wright, running back, Wekiwachi. Good job, big dog. William Figueroa, running back, Springstead. Kamani Dotson, receiver, Hernando. Jonathan Bunyan, receiver, tight end, Central. Austin Stanina, receiver. I say it wrong? How you say it? Stanina, Springstead. Caleb Johns, O-line, Springstead. Wiley Blair, O-line, Hernando. What's up, bro? Zach Selbeck, O-line, Nature Coast. Jacob Abeni, O-line, Central. That's not O-lineman. Jason Conti Giacomo, O-line, Wikiwachi. Levi Steiner, punter, Wikiwachi. Logan Kepner, kicker, Springstead. Dakota Mitchell, utility, Nature Coast. The Conference of Offensive Player of the Year, R.J. Jones, Nature Coast. The Conference Defensive Player of the Year, Kevin Moss, Wikiwachi. The Conference Coach of the Year, Chris Hawley, Nature Coast.
Appreciate you. You'll be back up later. Let's hear it one more time for all-conference football. All right, our next guest presenter will be recognizing the first team GCAC All-Conference boys and girls golfers. He's another Leopard, a former track star who hails from Jamaica, the best Jamaican jerk wings I've ever had in my life, this guy. All right, Hernando Assistant Principal, Mr. Don McNaughton.
Dustin, we'll get you those jerk chickens, okay? All right. Good evening. First team All-Conference. We have Keely Fedro, Anas, Springstead High School. Athena Brown, Nature Coast Technical High School. Ava Burr, Weequahatchee High School. Haley Doyle, Nature Coast Technical High School. Mackenzie Gumbrell, Nature Coast Technical High School. And Jordan Snore, Hernando High School. Go Leopards. And our Player of the Year. The Player of the Year, Presley Yoda, Hernando High School. Our Coach of the Year, none other, Casey Ellis, Hernando High School. And our team champion, Hernando High School. And now we'll go on to the boys' golf. First team All-Conference, Hugh Huddleston, Springstead High School. Hayden Bowes, Hernando High School. Bryce Brown, Nature Coast Technical High School. Jeffrey Deese, Weequahatchee High School. And Austin Knieram, Hernando High School. And Timothy Zamit, Weequahatchee High School. And now our Player of the Year for boys golf is Cotton Jackson, Hernando High School. And our Coach of the Year, drum roll, Tyson Ellis, Hernando High School. And finally, team champion, Hernando High School, go Leopards.
All right, one more time for our all-conference golfers. All right, our last sport in the fall is swim. Our next guest presenter will be recognizing our GCAC Girls Swim All-Conference Award winners. She is the dynamic assistant principal at Springstead High School, Ms. Darla Croft.
All right, our first team all-conference. Emma Claire Barr, 200 medley relay and 400 freestyle relay, Hernando. Lindsay Horn, 200 medley relay, 100 breaststroke, and 400 freestyle relay, Hernando. Grace Horn, 200 medley relay and 400 freestyle relay, Hernando. Elisa Bethke, 200 medley relay, 50 freestyle, 100 butterfly, and 400 freestyle relay, Hernando High School. Annabelle Galliotto, 200 freestyle, 200 freestyle relay, and 100 backstrokes, Nature Coast Technical High School. Ella Grace Galliotto, 200 individual medley, 500 freestyle, and 200 freestyle relay, Nature Coast. Sophia Freilich, 100 freestyle, 200 freestyle relay, Nature Coast. Maya Page, 200 freestyle relay, Nature Coast. Camilla Espinosa, Springstead High School, Utility. Genevieve Barreto, Utility Central High School. And our conference player of the year, Ella Grace Galliotto, Nature Coast. Our conference girls swim coach of the year, Kelly Dimitro, Hernando High School. And our conference champions, Hernando High School. Coach Dimitro will be accepting the award for the Leopards. Congratulations again.
All right, let's hear it for our girls all-conference swimmers. Up next to honor our GCAC all-conference boys swimmers is someone who brings energy and laughter wherever she goes, an incredible leader and a proud Cleveland fan. Me and her, the only two in the office. Our Director of Federal Programs, Miss Megan Schlechter.
Thank you, Dustin. Go Tribe. Proud to announce boys swim, first team all conference. Noah Zanios, 200 medley relay, 200 individual medley, and 200 freestyle relay, Nature Coast High School. Nature Coast Technical High School. Connor Gauze, 200 medley relay, Nature Coast Technical High School. Sal Leone, 200 medley relay and 400 freestyle relay, Nature Coast Technical High School. Liam Irizarry, 200 medley relay, Nature Coast Technical High School. Parker Moore, 200 freestyle and 500 freestyle, Springstead High School. Brady Ryder, 50 freestyle, Springstead High School. Levi Andrusian, 100 butterfly and 100 backstroke, Wikiwachi High School. Andrew Carter, 100 freestyle, 200 freestyle relay, and 400 freestyle relay, Nature Coast Technical High School. Colby McNerney, 200 freestyle and 400 freestyle, Nature Coast Technical High School. Antonio Strawcutter, 200 freestyle relay and 400 freestyle relay, Nature Coast Technical High School. Dan Moynihan, 100 breaststroke, Wikiwachi High School. Ron Gojanti, Utility, Nature Coast Technical High School. And Caleb Russell, Utility, Hernando High School. Conference Player of the Year is Brady Ryder from Springstead High School. Conference Boys Swim Coach of the Year is Tracy Goliato, Nature Coast Technical High School. Conference champions, Nature Coast Technical High School. Coach Galliotto will be accepting the award on behalf of the Sharks. Thank you.
All right, let's hear it for our boys all-conference swimmers. All right, the next set of awards are our first set of district-wide awards. We're going to kind of break it up a little differently this year. Each school could only nominate one student athlete or volunteer to represent their entire athletic program. These nominees and award winners truly represent the best of the best in our district. For these awards, for the individual district awards, all of the nominees will come up to the stage. So without further ado, please welcome our next presenter, who will recognize the Excellence in Sportsmanship Award, sponsored by Sir Speedy. With a distinguished career spanning more than 50 years in education as a teacher, assistant principal, and now school board member, she has been a steadfast advocate for interscholastic athletics through it all. Without further ado, Ms. Susan Duvall.
Good evening. The Excellence in Sportsmanship Award is presented to one student athlete from each high school who truly represents the very best of their athletic program. Someone who lives out our district's lead, compete, and excel objectives and initiatives. In athletics, we often recognize speed, strength, and scoring. We celebrate championships and records. But for this award, we take a moment to honor something even more lasting: character. True sportsmanship reveals itself not only in the spotlight, but in the moments in between. It's how you respond when the call doesn't go your way, when the score isn't in your favor, and when the stakes are at their highest. It's choosing respect over reaction, integrity over impulse, and team over self. This year's recipients embody what it means to be more than great competitors. They are outstanding teammates and people. They don't just play the game the right way, they lead by example and make everyone around them better. So I am pleased to present to you this evening the winners of Excellence in Sportsmanship Award. They are Dan Moynihan, Weeki Wachee. Keith Smith, Springstead. Genevieve Barreto, Central. Bryce Huell, Nature Coast. And Kane Ellis, Hernando.
Let's hear it for our Excellence in Sportsmanship winners. All right, our next presenter announcing the Outstanding Volunteers of the Year Award, sponsored by Glory Days Grill, is a Central High alumni, a former student athlete and coach in our district. He's a passionate USF Bulls and Philly Eagles fan and serves as our Director of Secondary Curriculum, Dr. John Morris.
Good evening.
Good evening. I'm always excited to present this award. This is my second time doing it. First thing, and I did this last year too, I definitely want to shout out Coach Kupchak. He volunteers a ton of his time into this event tonight. And I know a lot of people don't see it, but he puts in a lot of time, and this is a big deal for him, and he does it strictly for the athletes. So I just wanted to give him a quick shout out while we were doing this. So with that being said, it is my honor to present the Outstanding Volunteers of the Year at each high school. I will point out, it's not here on the script, but I will point out you don't have sports programs without volunteers. Only a handful of coaches are getting a little bit of pay as it is, but you guys have a ton of volunteers. So I always encourage you, next time you're at a sporting event and you see people in the concession stand taking tickets at the gate, extra coaches on the sideline, a lot of them are just doing it because they enjoy the love of the sport. So I always just want to point that out. With that being said, you know, they're the ones who can step up without being asked. They're the ones who you see, need, and say, how can I help? And they truly mean it. They give their time, their energy, and their expertise, and most of all, their heart. The Outstanding Volunteer of the Year Award is a celebration of these unsung heroes. It's an opportunity to recognize the impact they make behind the scenes, an impact that is felt in every practice, game, student athlete, and the coach they support. More than anything, this award is a sincere and heartfelt thank you to all of you. So we all want to thank you for your time, your passion, and definitely thank you for helping make our athletic programs the very best they can be. This year's Outstanding Volunteers are Cam Lucier, Weeki Wachee High School. Mr. Lucier is a volunteer coach for the Hornets football program this past season. He helps with everything from coaching at practice, games, the setup and breakdown that's needed, fundraising, concessions, and equipment. He's a do-it-all volunteer that played a big role in the Hornets' successful 7-4 season, matching their school record for victories in a season. I also want to point out that Mr. Lucier was a knucklehead student at Weeki Wachee while I was there. So if he gives any of you football players some slack, just know how he was when he was at Weeki Wachee. Dennis McCarthy, Springstead High School. Mr. McCarthy wears a lot of hats and fills a lot of roles for the Springstead Athletics program. For starters, he is a volunteer assistant coach for the Eagles boys golf program, where he's helped develop the new off-season workout program for them. He has also filled in as a PA announcer for football games and worked the clock for basketball games. Lastly, Mr. McCarthy often speaks to different teams at Springstead about leadership, motivation, and what it takes to be a student athlete. James Mala, Central High School. Mr. Mala was a dedicated volunteer assistant football coach for the Bears this past season, assisting with both the JV and varsity programs. He has never missed a single off-season workout this past year and is often a consistent voice and present during coaches' meetings. Mark Coxis, Hernando High School. Mr. Coxis was a volunteer assistant coach for the Leopards girls flag football program, served as their offensive coordinator, and was a huge reason why the Leopards won the GCAC title and made a run to the Elite Eight. He also plays an integral part in the program's off-season workouts and conditioning. And then our last Volunteer of the Year award goes to Kip Fleming, Nature Coast Technical High School. Mr. Fleming has been a volunteer coach for the Sharks for over a decade. He has served as an assistant coach for both the volleyball and baseball programs. Coach Fleming's dedication, energy, and effort has been vital to the success of both programs. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's just hear it one more time for our Volunteers of the Year.
All right, up next, we present the Comeback Athlete of the Year Award, sponsored by Downtown Athletics. Our guest presenter is a proud Central alumni, a former Bears student athlete, and the owner of Downtown Athletics in downtown Brooksville, Mr. Bobby Reed. Just a reminder, all the nominees are going to come up.
All right, hello. When Coach Kupchak reached out to me and asked if I'd be interested in presenting an award tonight for the second straight year, I was honored. Then he asked me to choose again which one, and I said for me, there was only one choice, Comeback Player of the Year. because this award means something deeper. Every athlete in this room has worked hard. Every athlete here has sacrificed, competed, and earned recognition. But this award goes beyond stats, records, or even talent. This award is one of the most important skills you'll ever have, resilience. Oops. It's about what happens when life, injury, adversity, or setbacks try to knock you down, and you decide to get back up anyway. That takes a different kind of strength. Not just physical strength, but mental toughness, character, discipline, and belief in yourself when things aren't easy. If you know my story, then you know why this award connects with me personally. I know what it feels like to face obstacles, to doubt yourself, to fight through difficult seasons, and I also know how powerful it is when you refuse to quit. That's why I have so much respect for every nominee in this category tonight. This year's nominees for Hernando County Comeback Player of the Year Award are Joelis Rodriguez, Wiki Wachi. Lillian Garpinski, Springstead. Isabella Colon, Central. Donovan Neal, Nature Coast. And Waylon Williamson, Hernando. Yep. And the winner is Isabella Colon, Central High School. Hold on. Hold on. We got to tell Isabella's story. Isabella unfortunately broke her ankle playing soccer last season for the Bears, effectively ending her junior year of athletics. She did not let this setback keep her down. She healed up, rehabbed, and re-strengthened to come back better than ever. Isabella became one of the Bears' top volleyball players this year with 112 kills and 236 digs. The team captain helped the Bears to their best season in over a decade. She also returned to pitch, appearing in all 21 games and added a third sport to her resume in beach volleyball. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for your Comeback Player of the Year, Isabella Colon. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, thank you.
All right, we are headed to winter sports, folks. As we roll right into winter sports, I'd like to introduce an awesome assistant principal from the Shark Tank, loud and proud on the sidelines, who will be presenting the GCAC All-Conference Girls Weightlifting Award winners, Miss Josandra Maynor.
As we roll right into winter sports, I'd like to introduce an awesome, oh, that's me. Ooh, that's me. I'm reading all about myself again. Y'all already know that. All right. Girls weightlifting. Taylor Mendoza, 101 pounds, traditional and Olympic, Hernando High School. Liliana Norton, 110 pounds, traditional and Olympic, Nature Coast Technical High School. Genesis Perez, 119 pounds, traditional and Olympic, Springstead High School. Lillian Garbinski, 129 pounds, traditional and Olympic, Springstead High School. Mia Dahmer, 139 pounds, Olympic, Nature Coast Technical High School. Charlie Downs, 139 pounds, traditional, Hernando High School. Vanessa Elam, 154 pounds, Olympic, Nature Coast Technical High School. Sophia Campbell, 154 pounds, traditional, Weeki Wachee High School. Abby Estea Suenzara, 169 pounds, traditional and Olympic, Nature Coast Technical High School. Thank you.
Joanna Duran, 183-pound, traditional and Olympic, Hernando High School. Jadari Dormaville, 199-pound, Olympic, Nature Coast Technical High School. Ariella Forte, 199-pound, traditional, Weeki Wachee High School. Leilani Martinez, Unlimited Olympic, Springstead High School. Sophia Maury, Unlimited Traditional, Central High School. Kinsey Baker, at large, Nature Coast Technical High School. Paige Black, at large, Weeki Wachee High School. And your Conference Lifter of the Year, Joanna Duran, Hernando High School. And your Conference Girls Weightlifting Coach of the Year, Mark Griffith, Hernando High School. And your conference champions are Hernando High School with Coach Griffith accepting the award for the Leopards. Thank you.
Let's hear it one more time for our girls, all-conference weightlifters. All right, our next presenter, presenting the GCAC Boys Soccer All-Conference Honors, is a passionate leader of the Bears Den, Central High School Principal, Miss Kelly Slusser.
All right, presenting boys soccer. First team all conference. Damon Johnson, defense, Nature Coast Technical High School. Irvin Espinoza, defense, Central High School. Giovanni Hernandez, defense, Springstead High School. Douglas Kelly, midfield, Springstead High School. Giovanni Pita, midfield, Central High School. Isaiah Martinez, midfield, Nature Coast Technical High School. Logan Carey, forward, Nature Coast Technical High School. Tyler Seeby, forward, Springstead High School. Evan Serrano, keeper, Springstead High School. Andrea Barkaya, utility, Springstead High School. Dylan Spatola, utility, Springstead High School. Cade Herman, utility, Nature Coast Technical High School. And our conference player of the year, Tanner Bennett, Nature Coast Technical High School. Conference Boys Soccer Coach of the Year, Sal Calabrese, Nature Coast. Congratulations. And our boys soccer conference champions, Springstead, head coach Dominic Coco will be accepting the award for the Eagles.
All right, that's our boys soccer all-conference award winners. Let's hear it for them. All right, our next presenter here to recognize the GCAC Girls Soccer All-Conference Award winners. Hails from the Purple and Gold and serves as a dedicated assistant principal at Hernando High School. Let's hear it for Miss Stacy Swihart.
All right, good evening. I have the pleasure of announcing the girls' soccer. First team all-conference, Peyton Cliff, defense, Nature Coast Technical High School. Olivia Frazier, Defense, Springstead High School. Janessa Howland, Defense, Nature Coast High School. Nalea Gonzalez, Midfield, Hernando High School. Giada Chinchilli, Midfield, Nature Coast High School. Peyton Ches, Midfield, Nature Coast High School. Emily Crozier, Forward, Central High School. Amanda Soltz, Forward, Springstead High School. Kennedy Rasmussen, Keeper, Nature Coast High School. Cameron Fremer, Utility, Weeki Wachee High School. Ariana Whitaker, Utility, Nature Coast High School. Ava Sandin, Utility, Springstead High School. And the conference player of the year is Kinsley Peters, Nature Coast High School. Conference Girls Soccer Coach of the Year, David Schrader, Hernando High School. Conference champions, Nature Coast head coach Amy Manila will be accepting this award for the Sharks. Thank you.
That's our girls soccer all-conference performers. Let's hear it for them one more time. I tell you what, that group's going to be there for a while. That's about half of those are freshmen. I feel like they're gonna. That's a strong group, good young group there. All right, our next guest presenter is going to be recognizing our GCAC boys basketball all-conference performers. He is a former coach, AD, and administrator in our district, and currently serves as the district discipline hearing officer in student services. Let's hear it for Mr. Ryan Wilson.
All right, so we have for the boys basketball, first team all conference, Mike Brown, Hernando High School. Orlando Filiberty, Springstead High School. Joseph Green, Central High School. Blake Johnson, Nature Coast Technical High School. AJ Ramrusu, did I say that right, AJ? Ramrusu? Something. Ramsaroot, there we go. Nature Coast Technical High School. Logan White, Weeki Wachee High School. And we have Blake Williams, Hernando High School. Conference Player of the Year, Brandon Prospero. My man. Conference Boys Basketball Coach of the Year is someone that I actually came into the game with, coaching at Nature Coast, watched him start as an assistant coach. Now he's the man, Mr. Dave Brsarcik, Nature Coast Technical High School. Thank you, sir. And then last but not least, conference champions, Nature Coast Technical High School, and that will be accepted by Dave Brsarcik.
All right, let's hear for our boys basketball all-conference team. Presenting our GCAC girls basketball all-conference winners is a fixture in Bear Country and a longtime leader of Central's athletic program. Let's hear it for Central AD, Coach Al Sorrentino.
Presenting the GCAC Girls Basketball All-Conference team. First, Genesis Beal, Weeki Wachee High School. Felicia Bennett, Hernando High School. Gabby Dross, Nature Coast Technical High School. Carly Passmore, Weeki Wachee High School. Michelle Ramirez Hoyos, Springstead High School. Aislinn Rupi, Hernando High School. Felicia Taylor, Central High School. And Addison Osborne, Springstead High School. Our co-conference player of the year, Ariana Willoughby, Springstead High School, and Ayana Kincaid, Hernando High School. Conference Girls Basketball Coach of the Year, Zach Onspach. And our Girls Basketball Conference Champions, Springstead High School.
All right, let's hear for our all-conference girls basketball team. Our next guest presenter recognizing GCAC boys wrestling all-conference performers is the head honcho for the Hornets athletic program and was recently named the FIAAA Section 2 AD of the Year. Let's hear it for Coach Patrick McHugh.
All right, boys wrestling, first team all conference. Corbin Helm, 106 pounds, Hernando High School. Shane Parrott, 113 pounds, Central High School. Oscar Castro Cordero, 120 pounds, Springstead High School. James Browning, 126 pounds, Hernando High School. Gio Delapi, 132 pounds, Springstead High School. David Moen, 138 pounds, Hernando High School. Jacob Fetzner, 144 pounds, Hernando High School. Terrence Shields, 150 pounds, Hernando High School. Danny Quinones, 157 pounds, Springstead High School. Levi Chansey, 165 pounds, Weeki Wachee High School. Jeremiah Rodriguez, 175 pounds, Nature Coast Technical High School. Kian Bliss, 190 pounds, Hernando High School. Caleb Johns, 215 pounds, Springstead High School. Wiley Blair, 285 pounds, Hernando High School. Jay Sean Contagiacomo, 215 pounds, Weeki Wachee High School. Wilberto Luna, 157 pounds, Central High School. And the Conference Wrestler of the Year is Shaw Garrett from Springstead High School. The Conference Boys Wrestling Coach of the Year is Brian Pena from Hernando High School.
Athlete. That's an athlete right there, never touched the ground. All right, let's hear it one more time for our boys all-conference wrestlers. All right, this guest presenter coming up to the stage will be recognizing our GCAC girls wrestling all-conference performers. She is a leader and an innovator up at the district office, and a fellow Seminole like me, the Director of Elementary Programs, Miss Tiffany Howard.
Okay, girls wrestling, first team all conference, Kayla Blum, 100 pounds, Springstead High School. Jerry Giddens, 105, Wekiwachi High School. Cecilia DeLuca, 110, Nature Coast Technical High School. Erica Randazzo, 115, Nature Coast Technical High School. Rachel Smith, 120, Hernando High School. Chloe White, 125, Hernando High School. Alyssa Myrick, 130, Hernando High School. Quaviana Nixon, 135, Hernando High School. Danica Lennox, 140, Hernando High School. Morgan Breitrick, 145, Nature Coast Technical High School. Addison Johnson, 155, Hernando High School. Aaliyah Archangel, 170, Hernando High School. Sarah Zuba, 190, Springstead High School. Addison Sawyer, Utility, Nature Coast Technical High School. And Caitlin Miller, Utility, Nature Coast Technical High School. And our Conference Wrestler of the Year, Emerson Weber, Hernando High School. And Conference Girls Wrestling Coach of the Year, David Pritz, Hernando High School.
Let's hear for our all-conference girls wrestlers. Okay. This is the first time we're going to be recognizing our GCAC competitive cheer all-conference team. Heck yeah. I'd like to introduce to the stage a former collegiate coach who currently resides in Eagle Country, Springstead Assistant Principal, Mr. Bob Beach.
Good evening. Shayna Carter, Central High School. Kaylin Jensen, Central High School. Brianna Sims, Central High School. Addison Rodriguez, Hernando High School. Kingston Rupi, Hernando High School. Amelia Tofelsky, Hernando High School. Abby Estea, and I practiced that. I'm sorry. Isabella Palomino, Nature Coast Technical High School. Kylie Peters, Nature Coast Technical High School. Ava Harshberger, Springstead High School. Sydney Estevan, Springstead High School. Anaya Perry, Springstead High School. Raylan Burdine, Wekiwachi High School. Jasmine Steiner, Wekiwachi High School. Jemiah Williams, Wekiwachi High School. And the Coach of the Year, Shannon Harrod, Springstead High School. Yay.
All right, let's hear it for our inaugural competitive cheer all-conference team. Someone's excited. All right. Okay, we are now going to recognize our male and female Scholar Athletes of the Year. The Scholar Athlete of the Year award represents the complete embodiment of the student athlete. This honor goes beyond simply balancing academics and athletics. It recognizes those who truly excel at the highest level in both. Nominees for this award compete in at least 2 varsity sports, some more, while maintaining a minimum unweighted GPA of 3.5. Demonstrating exceptional commitment, discipline, and drive, these student athletes set the standard of excellence, proving that success in the classroom and in competition is not only possible, but powerful. Presenting the Male Scholar Athlete of the Year Award, presented by Honest Game, is our red carpet sponsor for the second consecutive year in a row and long-standing supporter of Hernando County School District Athletics, Mr. Brent Lohman.
The Scholar Athlete of the Year Award, the nominees for the Male Scholar Athlete of the Year are Austin Knierim, Hernando High School; Theodore Toller, Springstead High School; Brody Haas, Central High School; Avion Jackson, Nature Coast Technical High School; and Brayton Cruz, Weeki Wachee High School. And the winner is Theodore Toller from Springstead High School. Theo, a junior, competed in cross country and track for the Eagles, garnered all conference honors in cross country, and helped the Eagles to a GCAC cross country title. Theo is also on the Springstead Athletic Leadership Council. He carries an impressive 4.0 unweighted GPA and a 4.698 weighted GPA. And when he wants an internship, you can have him give me a call. He is currently ranked first overall in his class. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Theo Toller.
I guess I didn't realize how short I was. All right, recognizing our female scholar athlete of the year, sponsored by Burn Boot Camp, is a leader of leaders and is tough as nails. I love working with this woman. The executive director of Student Support Services, Mrs. Lisa Cropley.
I think this is the perfect height, Dustin. Okay, I am proud to recognize the Female Scholar Athlete of the Year. The nominees are Jacelyn Garlock, Central High School; Aubrey Knierim, Hernando High School; Ashley Bretz, Nature Coast High School; Carissa LaCourte, Springstead High School; Bella Shields, Weeki Wachee High School; She's coming. And the winner is Bella Shields, Weeki Wachee. Bella, a junior, competed in volleyball and tennis for the Hornets. She earned GCAC First Team All-Conference honors in volleyball and was a key cog in their conference and district titles. Bella carries an unweighted 4.0 GPA and a staggering 4.59 weighted GPA. She is currently ranked second overall in her class. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Bella Shields.
All right, before I bring up this next presenter, I did want to highlight that this year's varsity sports cumulative GPA, so that's every single team at the varsity level of every single sport, the average cumulative GPA of all of our student athletes, varsity student athletes that is, was a 3.354, unweighted, all right? And that has gone up for the second year in a row. So let's hear it for these student athletes. All right, please welcome our next guest presenter who will present the Hernando School District Athletics Academic Cup. With a distinguished career spanning numerous roles in the school district, she is a true leader and a passionate advocate for education with a tireless work ethic. She currently serves as the Assistant Superintendent of Teaching and Learning, Ms. Gina Michaelica.
Good evening. At first glance, athletics and academics may seem like two separate arenas, one physical and one intellectual, but in reality, they are deeply connected, working together to shape well-rounded, resilient individuals. Through sports, students learn discipline, time management, and the value of consistent effort, skills that directly translate to success in the classroom. Athletes are challenged to perform under pressure, adapt in real time, and push through setbacks, experiences that build perseverance needed to excel in both school and life. At the same time, the focus and mental toughness developed through academic rigor strengthen athletic performance. Strong decision-making, concentration, and emotional control honed in the classroom become invaluable on the field of play. Together, academics and athletics do more than build strong students or talented competitors. They develop leaders, teammates, problem solvers, and individuals equipped to succeed in every aspect in their lives. The Hernando School District Athletics Cup represents that powerful relationship that academics and athletics have. This traveling cup is awarded to the varsity athletic program with the highest point total in our athletics academic cup standings. Each and every varsity team and student athlete contribute to this. This award is extra special because it is the only award tonight that represents a high school's entire athletic program. This year's winner of the Hernando School District's Athletics Academic Cup with a point total of 96 and a program-wide cumulative GPA of 3.440 is Nature Coast Technical High School. Mr. Merschbach, Nature Coast principal, will be accepting this award.
All right, we are now going to shift to our spring sports. Down the home stretch, folks. Our next presenter, acknowledging the GCAC Girls Flag Football All-Conference performers, is a Central High alum and former Bears student athlete, competing in football, weightlifting, and track and field. He was a state champion in the long jump and triple jump, and he advanced to play college football at Troy University before a 6-year NFL career as a running back, including stints in Green Bay and San Francisco. Mr. DeJuan Harris, better known as Fox. Welcome to the stage, folks.
How y'all doing? My son wanted to join me, so I'm gonna make him read some. All right, so to present the girls flag first team all conference and offense is Kennedy Spooner, Springstead. You wanna read one? You wanna read one? You forgot the high five. Carly Passmore, Wikiwachi. Alexis Sway, Hernando. Was it Kinderlyn Hart, Hernando? Mila Baltic, Wikiwachi. Driola Moulage, Springstead. Emma Brown, Nature Coast. For first team defense, you got Emily Crozer. Sorry about that. Emily Crozer, Central High. Amanda Soltz, Springstead. Anna Sophia Espinosa, Springstead. Dakota, I almost said San Francisco. Dakota Francisco, Nature Coast. Sorry. I'm so used to San Fran. Oh my goodness. Iona Leverock, Weeki Wachee. Ali Velez, Weeki Wachee. Chloe Minnie, Springstead. For specialists in utility, we have Kennedy Rasmussen, Nature Coast. Carly Grant, Hernando. And Ayana Kincaid, Hernando. For the conference Offensive Player of the Year, we have Madeline DePetrillo, Nature Coast. For Defensive Player of the Year, we have Ajira Adams, Hernando. And for the Coach of the Year, we have Dave Cortman, Springfield. Good job. And conference champions is Hernando. Head coach Tyson Ellis will be accepting the award for the Leopards.
All right, let's hear it for our all-conference girls flag football performers. To introduce our GCAC baseball all-conference team, I would like to welcome the 2025-2026 Hernando County Teacher of the Year, the band director of the Royal Regiment of Hernando High School, Mr. Joe Herron.
First team all-conference, Noah Sanchez, pitcher, Nature Coast Technical High School. Caden Williams, pitcher, Hernando High School. Kane Ellis, catcher, Hernando High School. Bryce Huell, infield, Nature Coast Technical High School. Garrick Wagner, infield, Nature Coast Technical High School. Billy Ward, infield, Nature Coast Technical High School. J.D. Sammons, infield, Weeki Wachee High School. Ashton Childs, outfield, Weeki Wachee High School. Braden Evans, outfield, Nature Coast Technical High School. Sammy Novick, outfield, Hernando High School. Jonathan Garcia Blanco, utility, Central High School. Jaden Allen, utility, Hernando High School. Our conference co-players of the year, Austin Knierim, Hernando High School, and Christian Zahora, Weeki Wachee High School. Our conference baseball coach of the year, Danny Garofano, Nature Coast Technical High School. And our conference co-champions, Nature Coast Technical High School and Hernando High School. Coach Garofano will be accepting the award for the Sharks, and Coach Tim Sims will accept it for the Leopards.
Thank you. All right, one more time for our all-conference baseball team. Our next presenter here to honor our GCAC Softball All-Conference Award winners is a dedicated leader and proud principal of Eagle Country, at least for another month or so, until she heads into a well-deserved retirement. My former boss, Miss Dana Pierce.
Good evening. This evening I have the pleasure of announcing the first team all-conference softball players of the year. Izzy Miller, pitcher, Nature Coast Technical High School. Cam Ross, pitcher, Nature Coast Technical High School. Rachel Rivera, catcher, Springstead High School. Kaylana Lyons, infield, Springstead High School. Ella Cephas, infield, Springstead High School. Caitlin Corrigan, infield, Nature Coast Technical High School. Amare Easton, infield, Hernando High School. Miranda Weimer, outfield, Nature Coast Technical High School. Athena Brown, outfield, Nature Coast Technical High School. Ariana Covell, outfield, Hernando High School. Christina Barreto, utility, Central High School. Ooh, love the dress. And our conference player of the year, Olivia Miller, Springstead High School. Conference coach of the year, Jug Olmsted, Nature Coast Technical High School. And conference champions, Springstead High School. Kara Mance, the Springstead, no, I'll accept it.
Gulf Coast Athletic Conference, first team softball, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so Mr. LaRose is a little under the weather, so I'm gonna fill in for him. I do miss him tonight, so he'll be here with us next year. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and roll right into our girls track and field first team all conference winners. First up, Avery Brewer, 4x800 relay, Springstead High School. You're going to have to do it, man. Thank you. Sorry, hold on. There we go, you're good. Thank you. Sorry, I had a transition there. All right, Alyssa Hoyt, 4x800 relay, Springstead High School. You good? You good? All right. Kylie Redmond, 4x800 relay, Springstead High School. You good? There's a lot of medals there, Coach Mance. Kendall Lindsay, 4x800 relay and 800 meters, Springstead High School. Kendall Lindsay, thank you. Victoria Sayer, 110 hurdles, 400 hurdles, and high jump, Springstead High School. Maya Page, 100 meters and 4x100 relay, Nature Coast Tech. Lainey Mercer, 1,600 meters and 3,200 meters, Springstead High School. Ariana Whitaker, 4x100 relay, Nature Coast Tech. Tristani Kelly, 4x100 relay, Nature Coast. Kinsley Peters, 4x100 relay, Nature Coast Tech. Brianna Coleman, 400 meters and 200 meters, Springstead High School. Eliana De La Rosa, 4x400 relay, Springstead High School. Michelle Ramirez, 4x4 relay, Springstead High School. Destiny Mateo, 4x400 relay, Springstead High School. Carissa LaCourte, 4x4 relay, Springstead High School. Addison Osborne, discus and shot put, Springstead High School. Olivia Shabilian, pole vault, Springstead High School. Madison McCrae, javelin, Hernando High School. Kamara Culberth, long jump, Central High School. And Kamari Hicks, triple jump, Springstead High School. All right. Our conference track athlete of the year from Springstead High School, Lainey Mercer. Our conference field athlete of the year, another one from Eagle Country, Addison Osborne. Our conference coach of the year, Ryan Ross, Springstead High School. And I'm sure you guessed this one. Conference champs, Springstead High School. Let's hear it for our all-conference girls track and field performers. Our next guest presenting our GCAC Boys Track and Field All-Conference Honors is former coach, NAD, and one of the few people crazy enough like me to be a Cleveland Browns fan. He is one of the awesome assistant principals at Weeki Wachee High School, Mr. Kevin Bittinger.
Go Browns. So here to introduce the first team all-conference for boys track and field, we have Jonathan Edney, 4x800 relay, 4x100 relay, and 4x400 relay, Nature Coast Technical High School. Noah Carpenter, 4x800 relay, 3,200 meter, Nature Coast Technical High School. Mason Papas, 4x800 relay, Nature Coast Technical High School. Kaysen O'Neill, 4x800 relay, 400 hurdles, 4x400 relay, Nature Coast Technical High School. Kamari Lee, 110 hurdles, Hernando High School. Jasir Harvin, 100 meter and 4x100 relay, Nature Coast Technical High School. Tyler Boucher, 1600 meter, Weeki Wachee High School. Ethan Warford, 4x100 relay, 200 meter and 4x400 relay, Nature Coast Technical High School. Dominic Picarillo, 4x100 relay, 400 meter, and 4x400 relay, Nature Coast Technical High School. Keith Smith, 800 meter, Springstead High School. Ryan Mongold, discus and shot put, Springstead High School. Deshaun Allen, high jump and long jump, Nature Coast Technical High School. And Giovanni Delap, pole vault, Springstead High School. Joseph Lazor, javelin, Nature Coast Technical High School. And finally, Avion Jackson, triple jump, Nature Coast Technical High School. Your conference track athlete of the year was Dominic Picarillo, sorry about that, Nature Coast Technical High School. Your conference field athlete of the year, Ryan Mongold, Springstead High School. Your conference coach of the year, Chase Liggett III, Nature Coast Technical High School. And your conference champs, Nature Coast Technical High School. Coach Liggett will be accepting the award for the Sharks.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our first team, boys track and field, all conference. Let's hear it one more time. All right, another first, we're going to be recognizing our inaugural GCAC Beach Volleyball All-Conference team. The person we're going to be applauding and cheering as she enters the stage is a former coach, NAD, a staple at the Shark Tank, and current assistant principal at Nature Coast Tech, Coach Peoples. She's always coached me.
First, before I get started, just want to wish Coach Bittinger over there a happy birthday. So now to announce our first team all-conference for beach volleyball, Jessa Siddig, Hernando High School. Lily Mae Bates, Hernando High School. Addie Harmon, Nature Coast Technical High School. McKenna Chambers, Springstead High School. Talia Bateman, Nature Coast Technical High School. Ashley Bretz, Nature Coast Technical High School. Ava Ferlita, Nature Coast Technical High School. Valeria Hernandez Vasquez, Central High School. Sylvia Hatfield, Springstead High School. Katie Charlo, Hernando High School. For the Beach Volleyball Conference Player of the Year, Gabby LaRocca, Nature Coast Technical High School. And your Conference Beach Volleyball Coach of the Year, whose also birthday is today, Emily Gore, Nature Coast Technical High School. Your conference champions is Nature Coast Technical High School. Coach Gore will be accepting this award for the Sharks.
All right, one more time for our inaugural GCAC All-Conference Beach Volleyball team. Next up, presenting our GCAC Boys and Girls Tennis All-Conference performers is one of the hardest working people I know, the head swim coach and AD at Springstead High School, my awesome assistant all tonight, Coach Karamans.
First team all-conference singles, Jonathan Marquis, Springstead. Nathaniel Singh, Springstead. Colton Rostel, Nature Coast. Alexi DiBala, Nature Coast. Jason Woodruff, Nature Coast. Doubles, Troy Stapleton and Calvin True, Nature Coast. Colton Rostel and Alexi DiBala, Nature Coast. Conference Player of the Year, Jonathan Bunyan, Central. Conference Boys Tennis Coach of the Year, Connor Scheffenhaus, Nature Coast. Conference Champions, Nature Coast. Girls tennis, first team all conference, singles, Gianna Chichilla, Nature Coast. I don't know how you say that. Raina Lee, Springstead. Ashlyn Sellers, Hernando. Georgia Downs, Hernando. Savannah Nugent, Nature Coast. Doubles, Donatella Donis and Raina Lee, Springstead. Kira Ward and Georgia Downs, Hernando. Conference Player of the Year, Donatella Donis, Springstead. Conference Girls Tennis Coach of the Year, Kim Palmer, Springstead. Conference Co-Champions, Nature Coast and Springstead.
All righty. And last but certainly not least, to recognize our GCAC boys weightlifting all-conference performers, I would like to welcome back to the stage Wiki Wachi alumni and former collegiate and NFL athlete, Mr. Marcus Applefield. We're going with the FIAAA Section 2 AD of the Year, Patrick McHugh, instead.
All right, boys weightlifting, first team all conference, Jaden Monroe Acevedo, 119 pounds, traditional and Olympic, Nature Coast Technical High School. Logan Boylan, 129 pounds, traditional, Nature Coast Technical High School. Jeremiah Alicea Flores, 129 pounds, Olympic, Springstead High School. Colton Cannon, 139 pounds, traditional and Olympic, Hernando High School. Jackson Davis, 154 pounds, traditional, Central High School. Justin Saya, 154 pounds, Olympic, Springstead High School. Vincent Suska, 169 pounds, traditional, Nature Coast Technical High School. Derek Cole, 169 pounds, Olympic, Central High School. Christian Thomas, 183 pounds, traditional and Olympic, Central High School. Leland Wright, 199 pounds, traditional, Weeki Wachee High School. Braden White, 199 pounds, Olympic, Hernando High School. Justin Deliri, 219 pounds, traditional and Olympic, Nature Coast Technical High School. Jason Turner, 238 pounds, traditional and Olympic, Nature Coast Technical High School. Okay. Evan Richards, unlimited, traditional, Hernando High School. Bryce Nogler, unlimited, Olympic, Hernando High School. Ryan Mongold, at-large, Springstead High School. Austin Reaper, at-large, Central High School. The Conference Lifter of the Year, Justin Del Rey, Nature Coast Technical High School. Did I get it right? Del Rey. Messed it up twice. Conference Boys Weightlifting Coach of the Year, Paul Kern, Central High School. Conference Co-Champions, Central for Olympic and Nature Coast for Traditional. Coach Kern will accept this award for the Bears and Coach Hawley for the Sharks.
All right, our GCAC all-conference boys weightlifters. Let's hear it one more time. All right, our last awards. These are the big ones, the heavy hitters. The next set of awards came from nominations from coaches at each school and were filtered down to just one nomination for each high school. The final nominations were voted on by a 6-person committee, and for 8 of the categories, the 7th vote was left up to the fans. And we had over 9,000 votes come in, and for the second year in a row, the fans broke the tie on 2 of the awards. All of the nominees for these awards truly represent the best of the best here in Hernando County Schools and should be applauded and honored just for being on the stage. Our next award is the Male Assistant Coach of the Year, sponsored by Gulf Coast Sports Network. To present this award, I would like to reintroduce to the stage Central alumni and former collegiate NFL athlete, Mr. DeJuan Harris.
You ready to read? You still don't want to read? All right, so, yeah, okay. So this award recognizes more than just the knowledge of the game. It honors the dedication, the mentorship, the tireless support these coaches provide each and every day, often without recognition, but always with impact. Their influence is felt in every presence, in every practice, every game, every student athlete they shape along the way. This year's nominees for Male Assistant Coach of the Year are Mark Murray, Weeki Wachee High School for football and wrestling. We have Jesus Pinheiro, Central Boys Basketball. All right, hold on. We have Merrick Ask, Hernando Baseball. Alan Williamson, Nature Coast Tech, football, girls, track and field. We got Rob Goncalves, Springstead boys soccer. Are you ready? No, come on. No, come on. This right here.
And the winner is
Right there.
Alan
Williamson. Coach Williamson is the defensive coordinator and defensive line coach for the Sharks varsity football team. His defense was the big reason Nature Coast captured their district title and advanced to the third round of the playoffs. He also serves as the Sharks head girls track and field coach. Let's hear it again for Coach Allen.
Appreciate you guys.
All right, man.
All right, next up, our Female Assistant Coach of the Year award, sponsored by Gulf Coast Sports Network. Presenting this award is a Springstead alumni and former Eagles student athlete, longtime supporter of Hernando County School District Athletics, and the sponsor of our post-award interview show for the second straight year, Dr. Chris LaRocca.
On every great team, there's an individual working tirelessly behind the scenes, motivating, mentoring, and shaping young student athletes into not only better competitors, but better people. Assistant coaches play a vital role in the success of any program. They serve as the bridge between strategy and support, discipline and encouragement. They serve, missed that one, helping transform ideas into action and potential into performance. The assistant coaches we recognize tonight are indispensable. Their team success on the field, on the mat, and on the court. Their impact extends far beyond wins and losses, leaving a lasting influence on the athletes they guide each and every day. The nominees are Female Coach of the Year, Assistant Coach of the Year. From Hernando High School, Rachel Becker, girls soccer. From Nature Coast Technical High School, Kim O'Connell, softball. From Central High School, Alexis this one is a tough one, guys. G12, we're gonna go coach G12 on this one. Beach volleyball. From Springstead High School, Abby Burlow, softball. And from Weeki Wachee High School, Haley Garrison, girls basketball. And the winner tonight is Coach G12. Coach G12. She serves as the head JV and varsity assistant indoor volleyball coach for the Bears. She had to step in and step up to serve as the head coach for several weeks due to an injury sustained by the head coach. She has been vital in the Bears' resurgence and completed the best season Central Volleyball has had in over a decade. Coach G12 also serves as the head beach volleyball coach for the Bears. One more round of applause for Coach G12.
All right. Our next award is the Female Head Coach of the Year award, sponsored by BSN. The winner of this award obviously will receive that beautiful crystal trophy, but also a $500 gift card to BSN. The guest presenter is serving in her second year on the school board and is doing a great job in her first year as the board chair. She's an avid supporter of athletics and isn't afraid to go to bat for our student athletes and coaches. Ladies and gentlemen, school board chair, Miss Casey Hawkins.
Thank you. As a former athlete myself, I'm truly honored to be here to present this award tonight. Female Head Coach of the Year. This award is about more than wins and championships. It's about leadership, mentorship, resilience, and the ability to inspire others to achieve more than just what they thought possible. This year's nominees embody all of these qualities and more. They are role models who lead with purpose, motivators who bring out the best in others, and champions in every sense of the word. Not just in competition, but in the lasting impact they make on their students and their programs. The nominees for Female Head Coach of the Year are Maria Gebhardt, Central High School Volleyball. Congratulations. Amy Manella, Nature Coast High School, Technical High School, Girls Soccer, Manella. April Brown, Hernando High School, Girls Tennis. Congratulations. Shannon Herod, Springstead High School, Competitive Cheer. Aaron Clark, Weeki Wachee High School, Volleyball and Beach Volleyball. And the winner is Aaron Clark, Weeki Wachee. Coach Clark led the Hornets volleyball program to a 16-12 record, 8-1 in conference, leading to a GCAC conference title and Volleyball Coach of the Year honors. Under Coach Clark's leadership, the Hornets added a district title to go into the trophy case next to their conference hardware. In the spring, when an unexpected coaching vacancy occurred, Coach Clark also stepped up and stepped in to lead the Hornets beach volleyball program. Please give another round of applause for our 25-26 Female Coach of the Year, Aaron Clark.
All right, rolling right along. Our next award is the Male Head Coach of the Year, also sponsored by BSN. They also get a lovely trophy and $500 BSN gift card. Presenting this award is a Springstead alum and a former student athlete who has worn just about every hat in our district: teacher, head football coach, assistant principal, county AD, and now serves as the executive director of support operations. And I will always call him coach because he was my coach as well in high school, Coach Steve Crugnally.
It's my honor to nominate the Male Head Coach of the Year. Leadership in sports extends far beyond drawing up plays and calling timeouts. Great coaches develop more than athletes. They shape character. They create cultures rooted in discipline, resilience, and belief. Their team success are never accidental. but the results of intentional leadership, consistent effort, and a shared vision. Whether on the practice field, in the locker room, or in the most intense moments of the season, these coaches consistently demonstrate what it means to lead with purpose and passion. They set the standard, inspire those around them, and leave a lasting mark that goes well beyond the game. The nominees for Male Head Coach of the Year are Zach Onspach, Springstead High School girls basketball. Congratulations, sir. Tyson Ellis, Hernando High School boys golf and girls flag football. Chris Hawley, Nature Coast Technical High School football and weightlifting, boys. Paul Kern, Central High School, boys weightlifting. Justin Bland, Wikiwachi High School football and boys weightlifting. And the winner is Tyson Ellis from Hernando High School. Coach Ellis led the Leopards boys golf team to the GCA conference title in the fall and captured the girls flag GCA conference title in the spring. He also guided Hernando's flag football team to the Elite Eight, being ranked as high as number 3 in the state. Coach Ellison is also an assistant coach for baseball with the Leopards. Let's give it up one more time for the 2025-26 Male Coach of the Year.
All right, the Female Athlete of the Year award is sponsored by Dr. Kellen Gower and the Millennium Physicians Group. This award is being presented by a very special guest presenter. Please welcome a passionate advocate for our student athletes and coaches and a valued member of our school board. Her support means so much to our programs. School board member, Mrs. Shannon Rodriguez.
Good evening. What a great night it is. This is one of my favorite events of the year. It's such an honor to be here, surrounded by all these outstanding athletes. Tonight, I have the privilege of announcing the Female Athlete of the Year. This award recognizes the very best female student athletes in our district. While wins, statistics, and accolades are certainly part of the story, this honor goes far beyond talent and trophies. It celebrates grit, heart, leadership, and an unwavering commitment to excellence both on and off the field, the court, and the mat. From game-winning moments to the everyday effort that often goes unseen, these young women consistently rise to the occasion. They lead with confidence, they compete with passion, and they represent the very best of what high school athletics can be. Here are the nominees for the 2025-2026 Female Athlete of the Year. Genesis Beal, basketball and flag football, Wikiwachi High School. Addison Osborne, basketball, flag football, and track and field, Springstead High School. Emily Krauser, volleyball, soccer, flag football, and beach volleyball, Central High School. Carly Grant, volleyball and flag football, Hernando High School. Maddie DiPetrillo, basketball and flag football, Nature Coast Technical High School. And the winner is Addison Osborne. Springstead High School. Addison was a force for the Eagles basketball team, earning GCAC first team honors and helping to lead the Eagles to a school record 23 wins, culminating in a GCAC conference title in the school's first girls basketball district championship, before eventually bowing out in the Sweet 16. In the spring, Osborne was a key cog in Springstead flag football's Sweet 16 appearance, and she dominated the discus and shot put events, capturing conference titles in both, earning her GCAC Field Athlete of the Year and regional bids in both events. Equally impressive, Addison carries a 4.0 weighted GPA. Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for 2025-2026 Female Athlete of the Year, Addison Osborne.
All right. Our next award is the Male Athlete of the Year, sponsored by Family Chiropractic. Our next presenter has been a driving force behind tonight's event. We simply could not have pulled this off without him and Family Chiropractic. His passion for giving back to the community and his belief in the power of sports make him an incredible partner and sponsor. Dr. Dahmer.
Thank you, Dustin. Appreciate it. Male Athlete of the Year. This award honors the very best male student athlete in our district, the one who sets the standard every time they compete. Whether on the field, on the court, whether they take sports part-time, these athletes deliver standout performances, elevate teammates, and they rise to the moments. They're respected by their coaches, trusted by their teammates, and formidable challenge in every opponent they face. But this recognition goes beyond performance alone. It reflects drive, discipline, leadership, and the ability to inspire others, not just through results, but through character. These athletes embody excellence in every sense of the word. Here are the nominees for the 2025-2026 Male Athlete of the Year. Avion Jackson, football, basketball, track and field, Nature Coast Technical High School. Kane Ellis, Hernando High School, swimming and baseball. Jonathan Bunyan, Central High School, football, tennis, baseball. Leland Wright, football, weightlifting, track and field, Weeki Wachee High School. And Evan Serrano, Springstead High School, football and soccer. And the winner is Leland Wright from Weeki Wachee High School. Leland, also known as Tweety, was a beast on the gridiron, accumulating over 1,300 yards rushing with 700-yard games and 19 total touchdowns. He added 39 tackles to boot, helping to lead the Hornets to a 7-4 record, tying the most wins in a season in school history. In the spring, Wright was also the GCAC Conference District and Regional Champion at 199 pounds weight class and finished 9th at the state meet. He was also regional qualifier in javelin, an event in which he now holds the school record. Tweety also shines in the classroom with an impressive 3.74 weighted GPA and recently signed a continuous academic and athletic career at North Park University in Illinois this fall. Let's hear it one more time, ladies and gentlemen, for Athlete of the Year.
All right, our last set of awards are the male and female teams of the year. Now, don't run out of here after this because we got to do scholarships real quick, and then you can get your ice cream, all right? Our last set of awards, male and female athlete of the year. The male team of the year is sponsored by Florida Cracker Cook Shack, and the female team of the year is sponsored by Looper Sports. These next awards celebrate more than talent or trophies. Through the teams, these teams, have certainly earned plenty of both. They honor something deeper, the chemistry, the culture, and the commitment that transforms a group of individuals into something far greater, a true team. This year's nominees have shown us what it means to move as one. They've battled through adversity, lifted each other up, and remained focused on shared goals bigger than any one player. From early morning workouts in the offseason to intensity of overtime thrillers, through tough losses and hard-fought victories, they never lost sign of what matters the most, the team. These elite groups have proudly represented Hernando school districts at the local, regional, and even state levels. They've carried themselves and their schools with pride, class, and purpose. Win or lose, they've displayed resilience, sportsmanship, and unwavering determination that defines what it truly means to compete together. So I wasn't going to have all the teams up here, but clearly they're over there. So we're just going to have everyone up here, right? It's all good, all good. All right, so Male Team of the Year, presented by Florida Cracker Cook Shack. The nominees are Central Boys Basketball, Nature Coast Football, Springstead Soccer, and Wiki Wachi Baseball, and Hernando Baseball. You're just going to have to fill it all up, guys. We ain't going to have room. It's all right. It's all right. I like it. I like it. All right, can we get a little drum roll? A little drum roll? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? All right, and the winner is Male Team of the Year, Nature Coast Football. Coach Holly, in his first year at the helm for the Sharks, led them to a 10-3 record and a district title. Nature Coast continued their success into the playoffs with big victories over Gibbs and Jefferson, launching them into the regional finals. This ties the deepest playoff run in Hernando County Schools history. Let's hear it one more time for the Nature Coast Sharks. All right. Our last special guest presenter serves as a dedicated leader and proud protector of our community. His commitment to public service and the safety of Hernando County residents is second to none, and he understands the positive impact athletics can have on our youth. Please welcome our Sheriff, Al Nienhuis.
Well, good evening. I'm certainly honored to present to you the nominees of the Female Team of the Year, and it is sponsored by Looper Sports. We certainly appreciate them. The nominees for the 2025-2026 Female Team of the Year are Nature Coast Soccer. Ladies, yeah, let's give them a round of applause. Let's give it up. And next, Central Volleyball. Good job, ladies. You guys are all looking nice tonight. Very nice. Yep, good job. All right. And Springstead Basketball. Good job, ladies. Congratulations on your nomination.
Great season.
Yeah,
Great job. Great season.
Good job. Good job. Hey, and Hernando Flag Football.
Great season, guys. Great season.
Yep. And Wiki Wachi Volleyball. Good job, ladies. Good job. All right. And the moment you've all been waiting for, the winner for the Female Team of the Year, presented by Looper Sports, is Springstead Girls Basketball. the Eagles, led by Coach Anspach, finished with a 23-6 record, setting a school record for the most victories in a season. They also captured their third consecutive GCAC conference title, going undefeated in conference play. They ended up with 3 first-team all-conference players, including the co-player of the year as well as the coach of the year. Springstead also won their district title, which was the first girls basketball district title in school history, and advanced to the Sweet 16. Let's hear it again for the 25-26 Female Team of the Year, Springstead Girls Basketball. Good job, ladies. No problem.
All right. We get to pass out the big checks and then get some ice cream. Don't get much better than that, right? All right. The Hernando School District Athletics Power of Sports Scholarships. These scholarships were made possible because of our partnership with our digital ticketing platform since 2020, Hometown Ticketing. They, like myself and our district, believe in the power of sports, what they can do for an individual, for a team, for a school, and a community, heck, even the world. Whether you are a coach, an AD, a student athlete, or just a fan or parent in the stands, sports impact us in so many ways and can truly change the trajectory of someone's life. Hernando School District Athletics and Hometown Ticketing want to make sure we are doing our part to make an impact. Through our partnership, we were able to raise $7,500 for student athlete scholarships. Each school chose 1 male and 1 female that best represented the power of sports and our district athletics lead, compete, excel objectives and initiatives. These individuals will each go home tonight with a $750 scholarship. Joining me to help handing these out is our Assistant Superintendent, Ms. Gina Michaelicka. All right, from Hernando High School, Kiesia Gaines. Another from Hernando High School, Mr. Wiley Blair. Where are you at, Wiley? He missed his ice cream? Are you kidding me? That's shocking to me. From Nature Coast Tech, Cassius Williams. From Nature Coast Tech, Caitlin Corrigan. All right, let's hear it for those Sharks. All right, from Springstead High School, Rachel Rivera. And also from Springstead, Sam Franco. All right, one more time for Rachel Rivera. All right, from Weeki Wachee High School, Brayton Cruz. And Aubrey Ahrens. All right, let's hear it for those Hornets. All right, and last but certainly not least, from Central High School, Brody Haas. And from Central High School, Natalia Charles. All right. Oh. One more time for the Bears, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's hear it for all of our winners tonight. Appreciate you being with us. Student athletes and coaches, if you head out that door, you will get your ice cream. Student athletes and coaches out that door, grab some ice cream out there. Thank you for being here. Good night.
Thank you.